Hello there. Hi.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi. How are you?
Very good, thanks.
How are
How are you
you?
today?
I'm great, thanks. My name is
Excellent.
Mario.
Mario, it's nice to meet you. My name is
Yeah.
Barry.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
So, I'm from Scotland in the United Kingdom, although right now I'm living in Guatemala. Where are you from, Mario?
Wow. I'm from Guatemala.
Really? Wow. No way.
Yeah. If
Okay,
you
wow.
you said you're living in Guatemala now,
That's correct. Yes, I'm in Ciudad Vieja.
in Ciudad Vieja. Wow.
And what
That's
about
great.
you? Where do you live?
I live in Solola. Solola
Uh-huh.
is the name. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Solola
okay.
is the name
So
of
near the
the
lake.
town. Yes,
Uh-huh. It's
near
a
the lake
lovely
of
place. Lovely place.
Atitlan.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Excellent. Awesome. Yeah, I love to go down to the lake. It's one of the most peaceful places in Guatemala. I love it so much.
yeah, it's a beautiful lake because uh, around the lake there are the volcanoes
Uh-huh.
and also there are towns.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yes,
it's an amazing
it's
place.
beautiful.
I
Yeah,
have
it's
some
one of the
friends.
most.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's one of the most beautiful lakes around the world.
I agree. I agree 100%. It's an amazing place.
Yes,
So,
and
mhm.
yeah,
No, please continue. My apologies.
okay. Just I want to practice my speaking because I feel like what I need to be to be fluent in English is speaking. So I
Hmm.
need to practice my speaking,
Uh-huh.
and if I'm wrong, please I ask you to correct me.
Of course,
Yeah.
yes, that would be my pleasure.
Okay. And I would like to talk about sports.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent, fantastic.
Yeah. I like practice sports.
Hmm.
Yeah. Do
What's
you
your
like
favorite?
practice sports?
I do. I mean, my favorite sport is football, but I don't get to play it as often as I used to. When I was younger, I played football all the time. Now I'm almost 40 years old, so I don't play football as much anymore. What's your favorite sport? What do you like to do?
I like also I like football, soccer.
Hmm.
I'm a little good at
Hmm.
play soccer. My
Excellent.
friend my friends invite me. They call me
Hmm.
they call me and they say, Mario, let's go. Come with
Hmm.
us to play soccer. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because they know about my talent playing football,
Excellent.
soccer. I'm a little good.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And then also I like cycling. I
Hmm.
practice cycling sometimes thrice a week. It's
Hmm.
correct, thrice a week.
You
Oh,
could
yeah.
say thrice, twice or thrice. So if it's two times,
Uh,
we would say twice. And if it's
yeah,
three times, you could say thrice. But no, not many
thrice.
people would ever say that. Normally, it would be more natural to just say three times. So if it's two times, twice a week. If it's three times, I would just say three times a week.
Three times. Then it's correct. I
Hmm.
prefer use three times a week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like practice
Hmm.
cycling in the mountain, also in the highway. I
Hmm.
like practice. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I have wait. I try to explain you.
Uh,
Yeah. Uh, I also I have been or I
hmm.
have been in the lake
Hmm.
in bicycle. Or I go
Really?
there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I go
wow.
there in the lake in
Hmm.
bicycle, and from the distance from my town to the lake, it's almost 35 kilometers.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, and I go from my house here with my friends.
Hmm.
We like go on bicycle to near the lake.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. So
I like.
I imagine that it's very easy on the way down to the lake, but very
Yeah.
difficult on the way back up because it's quite a
Yes,
steep hill.
yes. that's
Hmm.
very true.
Hmm.
But we like to go and down.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's correct.
That's
In the
correct. Yeah.
down,
Uh-huh.
it's very funny going in the bicycle.
Uh-huh.
But when we finished our
Hmm.
travesty, we have to come back to our home. And wow, the I don't know how to say when we climb in the bicycle. What is the correct word? The I can't hear you. I can't hear
My
you. Okay,
apologies. I pressed my
okay,
button by mistake. My
okay. I
apologies.
no
Um,
problem.
you're
No problem.
correct. You would still say, if you are cycling, you would still say that you were climbing the hill, even
Yeah,
you
the
are
climbing.
cycling. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, the climbing. It's
Hmm.
very hard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, uh, we need to have resistance.
Yep. Hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, I like also. I
Uh-huh.
like,
Okay.
and it's beautiful. Yeah. What more kind of sports do you like practice or
I
just
When I lived in Scotland, I really liked to play a game called snooker. Have you heard of snooker before?
snooker? No, no, no. What is that?
So snooker is very similar to pool, like eight ball or nine ball. It's quite similar to that. So, do you know the game pool? When you play on the table and you have all the balls and you have to hold the cue and you pop the balls into the pockets.
It's similar like the table. It's like the tennis. No,
It's not like tennis. It's like, have you ever heard of the game eight ball or nine ball? So you
eight
have
ball.
you have like colors that
Oh,
are red or yellow, and you have to pot the colors from your side. And at the end, you have a black ball, and the black ball is the one that finishes the game. So it's played on a table, and the table has six holes, two in each corner and two in the middle. And you put the balls in a triangle, and then you smash the balls into the table, and you have to put them into the holes. So this is there's a few games, one called eight ball, one called nine ball, and the other called snooker. Now I used to play these games back in Scotland all the time. Me and my friends used to really enjoy playing snooker together, but I've never ever found a snooker table in Guatemala. I can find pool tables. There's many bars and restaurants that will have pool tables, but I've never found a snooker table. It's not really common in this part of the world, but it's quite popular in my country.
oh, wow, that's interesting. Yes, here in Guatemala, it's not common that
Hmm.
that game. Here, the common sports, maybe the football, soccer, uh, cycling is also one of
Hmm.
the common sports,
Hmm.
and swimming also.
Hmm.
But that game is not a
Uh-huh.
common here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I love cycling too. I think cycling's
Okay.
amazing. I don't really like to go running or jogging, but I love to cycle. I can cycle all day. I just love it so much. But for the past few years, I've been living in Antigua. I only came to Ciudad Vieja this year. And for the past 2 years living in Antigua, it's not really possible to go cycling because there's all the roads have all the stones, and when you cycle in Antigua, you have all these bumps, and
Yes.
so I don't enjoy it like that. But when you have a nice place with flat roads and some nature, then I love to cycle. Especially when you're in some nature, when you have some beautiful scenery, some nice fresh air. I love to go cycling.
Yes, that's very true. Yes, I also practice with my friends.
Hmm.
Sometimes we go to the mountain, and
Hmm.
we go also to the where we can see the lake, but
Hmm.
very far.
Uh huh.
What is the word? when we see the landscape. Wow, it's beautiful, but
You would. It's the view. You could say
the
the view
view,
or the scenery.
the scenery, or the
Uh huh.
view.
Uh
Yes,
huh.
we like to go in that places where we
Mhm.
can see the view of the lake, and it's very beautiful. We
Uh huh.
go on bicycle in the mountains,
Mhm.
and it's very good because it's a
Uh
good
huh.
exercise for
Yeah.
our body.
I would actually like to move down closer to the lake. I considered doing it last year, but my girlfriend, she's from Guatemala, and she works in Monte Rico, and
Oh,
sometimes in Monte Rico and sometimes in Guate. So she has to go back and forward. And if I was to be living in down at the lake at Lake Atitlan, then it would be very difficult for us to see each other. So for that reason, I haven't moved down to the lake, but I would love to live anywhere near there. Even when you, as you say, when you can go to some of the miradors, the view of the lake and the surrounding areas is beautiful. It's breathtaking, and I would love to live closer to that. In Antigua, it's just a lot of people, a lot of buildings, a lot of businesses. I prefer nature. I like to be with trees rather than people in cars.
yes. So you're living in Ciudad Vieja now.
That's correct. Yes.
Wow. So
It's
how many years ha, have you been in Guatemala? I don't know if it's correct,
it's
my
Yeah,
question.
that's correct. No, that's perfect. That was
Okay.
exactly the way you should ask that. I've been here for about 3 years now. I came here, yeah, about just over 3 years ago, and I was working in a school in Mexico. And I came down to Guatemala so that I could learn some more Spanish and have a little bit of a break. And I made a lot of friends here. There's a lot of nice people in Guatemala, so I made a lot of friends. And I decided that I would stay for a little bit longer, and then a little bit longer after that, and it keeps going longer and longer. So I've been here for about 3 years now,
Wow.
and I enjoy it very much. I'm very happy here. I have a beautiful girlfriend that I love very much. I have two dogs, which I've rescued from the streets. And yeah, I love Guatemala, and I plan to stay here for a few years more at least. I don't know how long, but I definitely want to stay here for longer.
Wow. That's great. That's amazing to know this.
hmm And
Yeah.
there's still so much of Guatemala that I haven't seen yet. It's there's so many beautiful places and things to go and see. And in the first few years when I lived here, I was very busy. I had a little business which was taking up most of my time, and I haven't been able to see a lot of things that I want to. I've never been to Huehuetenango, which I would love to see. It looks like a beautiful place, but I've never experienced it yet. Have you ever been to Huehuetenango?
Yes,
Uh huh.
like 2 times.
Uh huh.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I recommend you to visit.
Uh,
Yes,
it, it, it
but
looks a great
now,
place.
we can't go out because we are
No,
in
that's it.
quarantine.
I
That's a
know it.
problem. Yeah, I
It's
wish I wish to go to the lake again and bicycle, but we can't because the government,
mhm,
and we can't now because we are in quarantine. But after all this,
mhm.
I think with my friends we are going uh, in the lake again.
Excellent.
But for now, we can't go anywhere to to a place, but
Uh-huh.
we can't visit
Yes, that's
nothing.
correct. We can't
Yeah,
really move around freely. I would love to, after this finishes, I want to go to Huehuetenango to see the Laguna Brava. I've seen some
yeah,
pictures. My girlfriend showed me pictures, and it looks amazing. So I really want to go and explore the places that I want to see once this is finished.
yeah. It's a beautiful place,
hmm
Laguna Brava. I have never been there, just
hmm
in in Huehuetenango, in the
Uh-huh.
places near to Huehuetenango. But I think
Okay.
it's very beautiful. Yeah,
hmm
we have
So,
only seconds,
yes, Mario, this went very,
so
very quickly.
it
Thanks
was a
for your call
pleasure to
today.
talk to
Really nice
you.
to meet you.
Okay,
And
thank you
I hope
for
to
this
speak to you
conversation.